What's up YouTube, Car Boss here, back in another video where I talk about cards, money, investing, and today I got this nice stack of cards right here. 30 cards in total, 2017 Fleur Ultra Royal Foil from the Spiderman series, right? It's a complete set, and this is a set that's numbered to 99, and of course created by PSA. Now, before I get to the grades review, I just want to share some interesting stories about this particular set. So around early of this year, 2022, where Marvel cards started to trend really upwards, and there was big talks, and prices of PMGs were going to the moon, right, and trending really wildly. A lot of people were talking about what are alternatives to PMG, and of course there were a lot of other different kind of sets and parallels that was being mentioned. Marvel 2015 Vibranium was one of them, and also we talked a bit about Royal Foils as well on this channel. So the 2017 Royal Foils share some similarities as well as some big differences with the PMGs. Now with these Royal Foils, there are 3 sets of parallels. That's the one that's numbered out to 99, and then there's 2 others that's numbered out to 25 and numbered out to 10. Now these parallels are all in gold, like the ones you see here for this Black Cat, right? The only difference for all of them is the background. So this one has the spider backgrounds that you can see here, and where the others have a different kind of foil backing, right? So Royal Foils, among all the other Marvel inserts, were kind of like pumped, right, to be honest. So because a lot of people were trying to put together sets, put together some investment portfolio around these particular cards. So there are some good cards in this Royal Foil sets. You will see Ultimate Spider-Man, the regular Spider-Man, Deadpool, Wolverine, Captain America, and so on and so forth, right? So a lot of people, when they're trying to put together these sets, right, the prices were all going on a very high scale, and that the concept of actually putting together sets is you want to lock in all the big names first, and that was something that I was able to do quite early before the price escalations, and therefore managed to keep the complete set here at a low cost base, and of course submitted all these through PSA economy for $50 each. But the one thing that I had an issue of is because I sent this in using the PSA, the lottery system, whereby you really could send 20 cards per sub. So as a result, I couldn't squeeze all 30 cards into this particular sub, and had to break them up into 2 submissions, and therefore you would have the different serial numbers for 2 series of cards. So that's a little unfortunate for me, but what could you do? So the big question lies is what do I do with this set, right, once I'm done? So whether do I sell it as a complete set, but during these market conditions, I can't be so sure, right? Or do I sell these cards individually, or maybe I should just keep them all together? Haven't decided yet, but regardless, it's still a cool looking set, and I'm super excited to share with you guys. All right, so let's get to the grades. All right, let's go. Alright, we're back, guys. So here we are, all 30 cards here, big stack right here. So we're just going to go through each of these cards one by one, and then maybe we'll just do a bit of tally on the grade results on this, right? So not going to do any funny reveals. We're just going to go through all the cards one at a time. So let's move on to the first stack. So as what I mentioned earlier, these were sent to 2 PSA subs, right, using the lottery system. So the first set was for 12 cards, if I'm not mistaken, and the next set was for 18 cards. So the sequential number, which I like always to do for complete sets, we'll run through the first 12 cards and then go through the next 18 cards. And of course, they're all sorted by the set number, which is important if, let's say, you want to sell complete sets, right? So these are just a little bit of tips and tricks that you can do. So first card here, Black Cat. Like I mentioned, all these are all the number out to 99 versions, right? So they have the foiling of that spider, right? So first card here, PSA 9, decent grade for Royal Foils. I think on general, PSA 9s are pretty much the accepted standard for Royal Foils, right? PSA 10 would be great, but I think that the gem rate for the PSA 10s are pretty low, considering these are all 100-point card stock, which is similar to all the other 2017 Fleur Ultra stuff, including the PMG. So 9s are pretty good, and 10s are amazing, right? So first up, good start here, Black Cat, PSA 9. Next up, this is Arachne, right? Looks like Spider-Woman to me, but perhaps it is. So PSA 9 as well. Nice. A lot of fan favorite here, Silk, PSA 9. Good looking one. So there was a Silk lot of PMGs that ended in Goldin yesterday for, I think, for about $3,600, for a set of PMG blue, red, and green. The green's in PSA 9. Nice looking set, nice looking car as well. Next up, Black Tarantula, PSA 9s. First PSA 8 here. This is a Deathlock. It's alright. First big character now, Deadpool, PSA 9. Nice. Moving on, Black Widow. I think I previewed some of this on my Instagram, so you guys probably can just try to have a peek on the grades as well through the Instagram. So nice looking Deadpool, nice looking Black Widow. I always place importance on the value of the set coming from the major characters, and there are a number of major characters in this set, so we're going to check out the grades for those, right? So far so good. Lots and lots of PSA 9s, just one PSA 8, and the PSA 9s keep on coming. This is the Spider-Woman as well. Good stuff. Iron Fist, PSA 9. And the Wolverine, PSA 9. Boom. Alright, moving on. Craven, PSA 9. Looking good. This is the Anti-Venom, PSA 9 as well. This is one of the last few cards I had to pick up and really paid a bit of premium for this particular Anti-Venom, more than what I normally would pay, but I really wanted to get the set out there and then ship it off to PSA, so I kind of paid a bit more for just this particular card, so hopefully it's well worth it in the end. PSA 9, decent grade. Alright, so now you can see the transition over to the other set here, where the serial number is a bit different, right? So the first 12 cards that we ended here, we have 11 cards in PSA 9 and 1 PSA 8. Cool. Let's move on to the next stack. So first one from the next batch of 18 cards. This is Dr. Octopus, PSA 9. I believe I bought this one raw from Ginger Man Cards. Shout out to him. Right. Moving on. Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales, PSA 9. Boom. So we had the Deadpool in PSA 9, we had the Wolverine in PSA 9, and now we have the Ultimate Spider-Man PSA 9 as well. That's what you want, right? And following up with that, we have the Venom in PSA 9. Awesome stuff. So we're doing pretty well with the main characters. That's exactly what you want. So let's move on. So remaining main characters here, we got the Spider-Man, we got the Captain America. So here we go. Next up, Shriek, PSA 8. So this is our second PSA 8 to the earlier Deathlock. So moving on. Ooh, Captain America, PSA 8. Something must have not gone right here. I believe this was pretty clean when I sent it. Maybe just something, just a little, maybe something on the surface that got this PSA 8. That's pretty unfortunate. It would have been nice to have all the main characters in the PSA 9 slab. So that's the third PSA 8. Moving on, Shocker, PSA 9. Okay. Boom, Spider-Man, PSA 9. That's what you want. That's what you want here. This card obviously has come down quite a fair bit. At its high point, I believe this was like a $2,500, $2,600 card in PSA 9 slab, maybe even higher than that, up to $3,000. But I believe one was sold recently on eBay for just under $1,000. So this has come down definitely a lot. In fact, all of these cards have come down a lot. So there was big anticipation, I think, when most of the guys were putting together this set, even myself, right, to try to cash in. That's why right now you need to really strategize what to do with this set once it's back, and given that the demand is a bit lower. Next up, Morlun, PSA 9. Boom, first PSA 10. Scorpion of all. So I would have loved the PSA 10 in any of the others, but PSA 10 is PSA 10. Well, let's just add on to the stack here. Next up, Spider-Man 2099 PSA 9. Let's move it out here a bit. Yep, nice. Doppelganger PSA 9. Sharp looking teeth over there. Boom, Gwen Stacy, not Spider-Gwen, but Gwen Stacy PSA 10. So that's 2 PSA 10s, 3 PSA 8s, kind of like averaging them out, and to the rest of the PSA 9. So we are looking good as a sub here. So second PSA 10 next to the Scorpion. Alright, let's move on. Electro, PSA 9. Hobgoblin, PSA 9. Let's move the stack here. Agent Venom, PSA 9, decent stuff. Scarlet Spider, PSA 9. Next up, Hawkeye, PSA 9. And the last card is Carnage, PSA 9. So we did pretty alright here, right? 2 PSA 10s, 3 PSA 8s, so and the rest all, that means 25 PSA 9s altogether. So on average, I think this was a pretty solid sub, right? Something seriously worth considering to sell as a set together. But you know, given like what I mentioned earlier, in the market conditions, whether or not this is actually the right time to sell as a set, or do I just sell this up piece by piece, you know, to set break it and to see where I can do with this complete set. But nevertheless, nice looking set overall. I hope you guys enjoyed this review here. I'm not sure, is this the first Royal Foil review that's on YouTube? Maybe I'm not. Oh no, Spidey did a review on his Royal Foil not too long ago, but just super happy with this particular, even it's out at 99. Alright, thanks guys for watching, and do subscribe and like my content, and do follow them on my channel on YouTube. Alright, thanks again for watching guys. Till next one, Cowboys out.